Hello friends and welcome back to Inception Reactions. It is interlude number 4 of the 21 Pilots journey. This week's interlude we are doing something a little different. I saw a cover of Elvis's Can't Help Falling in Love by Tyler. He's playing the ukulele. I can't pass this up. And since it really doesn't fit into any piece of the lore, I thought we could enjoy it together. Speaking of the lore, yesterday's video might have been a little controversial as far as the songs that I picked, but I think that's good. It sparked a lot of conversation, the most comments any video of mine has ever received, so thank you for that. But yeah, spark that conversation. I am going to stick to the 21 Pilots journey that was originally picked out for me, again, by AI. I've gotten a ton of feedback about how no one has seen another reactor do this journey in this type of way, and so I'm going to stick to it. Don't you worry, I will be covering all the lore. Plus, yesterday's video, I was given a really great crash course on the lore. I'm really excited to get to next week's videos because it dives deeper into that lore, and now I have a very good base knowledge going into those videos, so I'm really looking forward to that. Don't you worry, we will be covering everything, I promise. And if you know anything about my channel and the journeys I've done before, one of my favorite things to do is a full album. Yeah, I want to have a little fun, so I wanted to do this cover today, plus Neon Gravestones from the BBC1 studio, where I believe it's just Tyler as well. So it's a Tyler interlude. Maybe next week will be a Josh interlude. 21 Pilots, Can't Help Falling in Love, Elvis cover. Let's do it. The ukulele, not as much as the piano, but
wise men say only fools rush in.
What a beautiful voice.
But
I mean, I knew that, but
can't help falling in love with you.
I love the strings in there too.
Stay. Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you?
I didn't think I could get chills from an Elvis cover, but here we are. And he's on the street and I hear a bunch of background noise, but all I can focus on is his beautiful, raw voice.
In love with you.
Just raw.
Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things.
Is this a crew guy? All the fans. Oh, what a cool thing to do. I hear the piano and the strings.
I can't help
Falling in
love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea. Darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be.
So effortless.
Take my hand, take my whole life too.
Is this like sound check?
But I can't help falling in love with you.
Yes, Tyler, that was good. Yes, I'm contractually obligated. That was absolutely That was beautiful. Again, I can't really cry in the morning because of my medication, but if I wasn't medicated, I would be bawling right now. In a happy way. That was absolutely stunning, beautiful. Before I even started this, I don't know if you can see the neck of my ukulele over there. I was starting to learn this song. So that's my next goal, is to learn this song. Maybe I'll do my own little performance. This could be a tough one. A lot of you gave your perspective on this song, and it ranged anywhere from being fully part of the lore to not being part of the lore at all. And I really, really love the perspectives and the opinions you have all gave me over the last 24 hours on this song. I say this a lot, but it's hauntingly beautiful. And that's just because I don't have a lot of words in my vocabulary that I wish I had. We went through this on Sleep Token. This song yesterday really got me, and I didn't have it in my video. I had ended up cutting it out, but I had brought up Kurt Cobain, and many of you did. Somebody even specifically brought up the 27 Club. One person that is not part of the 27 Club is Mac Miller. He was close. Yeah, it's a powerful, powerful song about unaliving. I love how they made it in a way you can take it from full-on lore to not at all. That is something very special. Also, it was made clear that the record label, everybody working with 21 Pilots, didn't want this song on the album. And Tyler, and maybe Josh, I'm not sure about that, but Tyler fought for this to be on the album. And turns out it is a beautiful song, and I should just stop talking. Let's watch Tyler. I'm sure he's going to amaze me, and it's him and the piano, and the piano is my favorite instrument of all time. My friends, Tyler from 21 Pilots, Neon Gravestones in the live lounge, BBC1. Let's do it.
BBC Radio 1.
From the first note.
What's my problem? Well, I want you to follow me down to the bottom, underneath the insane asylum. Keep your wits about you while you got them, cause your wits are first to go while you're problem solving. Then my problem would glorify those even more when they... My opinion, our culture can treat a loss like it's a win, and right before we turn on them, we give them highest of praise and hang the banner from a ceiling. Communicating further, engraving an earlier grave is an optional way. No. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Call. What's my problem? Don't get it twisted. It's with the people we praise who may have assisted. I could use the streams and extra conversations. I could give up and boost up my reputation. I could go out with a bang. They would know my name. They would host and post a celebration. And my opinion will not be lenient. My opinion is real convenient. Our words are loud, but now I'm talking action. We don't get enough love, well they get a fraction. They say, how could he go if he's got everything? I'll mourn for a kid, but won't cry for a king. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Call. Promise me this.
Sorry, I have to stop. The way his voice starts breaking when he gets into the chorus here.
Gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Call. promise me this. If I lose to myself, you want more today. You move on to someone else. Promise me this. If I lose to myself, you want more today. You move on to someone else. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones. Neon gravestones try to call. Neon gravestones try to call for my bones, but they won't get them. No, they won't get them. They won't get them. No, they won't get them. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us, but for sake of discussion and spirit of fairness, could we...
I don't know why I'm catching so much more today. Ooh, the first line of this third verse, the rise of awareness is beating the stigma. I've talked about it so many times on this channel, and I've connected with so many of you in this way on this channel. It is about that awareness. It's awareness, it's acceptance, it's knowing that the demons never go away. And it's accepting that. And as long as you're aware, then you can take the tools that you've learned through therapy, music, Tyler, 21 Pilots. You can take all those things that you've learned and those experiences, and you can be aware and say, yes, I'm feeling this way. Let's let it sit for a second. Accept that this isn't ever going to go away. And it's part of me. And that's how you start getting better. And you're going to have days, or you're going to have weeks even, maybe months, where you slip and you don't get better. And maybe you fall back some. And those neon gravestones are calling for your bones. I'm a huge advocate for mental health. And this band, clearly they are as well.
No, they won't get them. They won't get them.
They're not going to get my bones.
No, they won't get them. Don't get me wrong, the rise in awareness is beating a stigma that no longer scares us, but for sake of discussion and spirit of fairness, could we give this some room for a new point of view? And could it be true that some could be tempted to use this mistake as a form of aggression, a form of succession, a form of a weapon, thinking I'll teach them while I'm refusing the lesson? It won't resonate in our minds. I'm not disrespecting what was left behind, just pleading that it does not get glorified. Maybe we swap out what it is that we hold so high. Find your grandparents or someone of age. Pay some respects for the path that they paved, to life they were dedicated. Now that should be celebrated.
I said in yesterday's video that I'm going to need some time, and these sometimes are my favorite reactions because I leave this reaction, I leave this recording, I'll go to edit, and I'll find 100 new things that I didn't notice and didn't talk about because I have to take some time to listen to this again and again and again to really pick up on every single word. I love it because it gives me time to think and gives me more chances to listen. And it's interesting there. I went on that little advocacy for mental health, and he was kind of saying that, yes, don't get me wrong, the awareness part is good. However, we're still lifting up. We're still idolizing people that are just people. We celebrate. They leave this world by unaliving themselves. They get a boost in popularity. We've made a lot of progress, but there's still many things wrong with the way our society idolizes death and celebrities. Sorry, Josh, you weren't in this video much this week, but the part that you were in the back of that van, cheering on Tyler at the end of I Can't Help Falling in Love, that was fantastic. So maybe the next interlude is going to be a Josh interlude. Thank you guys. Go hug your family. Go hug the ones you love. They matter. And always remember to take care of yourself and look after each other. Take what you brought with you. Peace.